Hello. Today I'm gonna do an in-depth review of Phillips EP 2200 espresso coffee maker. This machine is pretty much an entry-level machine. It has a manual frother and it has the espresso, and the size of it is quite big, but I'm not complaining about it because water capacity is almost good for a week, and I drink at least 2 cups of coffee in a day. So it has a good water capacity, so the size accordingly is a little bigger than the usual size, but if you have a big countertop, it's not a big problem. But if you're after the looks and space, obviously this machine is above average size. Alright, this machine has an ready to bean kinda setup. So as you push the button, and you can adjust the thickness of the beans, the grinder size from here, and it has also manual feeder for the manual coffees, ground coffees, but you'll have to use its exact scale, otherwise you're not gonna get any coffee. Just dispose the coffee what you put in, or just ruin the coffee. So use the exact measurement provided with the machine, or just get a similar size of a spoon or a measurement. I'm going to show you how to use this manual feeder, but for now I'm going to talk about the manual frother. This machine also has an automatic frother, but what I saw on my experiences, the manual frothers, you can adjust the temperature, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But for the automatic ones, it just come lukewarm, which I don't like in my coffee, the milk or the froth all together. But with this manual frother, you can adjust the heatness of the coffee, and I'm gonna show you. It takes a little bit of time how to use the frother, but within a month you'll get perfect, almost perfect milk froths. Alright, now I usually pour 1/3 of the cup with milk because it's going to expand and froth. And to use the machine, obviously you need to turn it on. Just turn it off, and when you turn it off, it just cleans itself with an extra water coming out of, which is nice. But most of the machines already has that function. You push the button, you turn it on. It takes a little bit of time to be able to fully function the machine. Now you have all the setup here. You have espresso cups, 1 cup, 2 cup. You have coffee, 1 cup, 2 cup. Coffee is pretty much is a lungo, or kind of an Americano. So it just push more water to your coffee. You can also get half water, and here you use it for froth the milk. And here you can adjust, once you choose what kind of coffee you want, let's say espresso, and you choose the amount of the coffee will be put in your container to be brewed. Here is medium, here is low, medium, and maximum. Once you select this independently, you can adjust the water size, water amount that will go through your brewing process. Here is maximum, minimum, medium. I usually, for the espresso, I use the setup, so I put high on the amount of coffee, and medium on the amount of water that's gonna go through my brewing process. Alright, let's steam the water. We have selected espresso, so if you press that, the espresso will come out. But first, I want to steam my milk. So I push this button, push here to start the process. This is the selection process, but to start the process, you need to actually press that button. Wait for a while and get ready. Usually I tilt the cup towards to the machine and try to put the frother close to the top of the milk, but not too much because it's gonna cause some bubbles. I put it deep inside a little bit here and move it towards to the top of the milk like that, and bend it a little bit towards to the outside of the machine as it is frothing the milk. It takes time, but don't worry, within a month you'll have it. And for an entry-level machine, you get pretty good thick but wet foam, which you can use it if you can for the latte art. I'm not there yet, but you can use it. Don't overheat your milk because it's gonna cause bubbles. Let's measure the heatness of the milk. So as you can see, it started to bubble. If I keep on frothing, probably it's gonna cause extra bubbles, as you can see here. Don't worry about this. This will just will go away. All right, once you have this, put it here. Select espresso. You know my setups. You can have two cups. I'll have this time 1 cup. Push the button. And I'm gonna show you another way to froth the milk in a pitcher. This is more convenient, but obviously it's only good for 1 cup. But you're gonna froth a little bit more milk to use it for 2-3 cups of coffees, and if you can use it for latte art. So I'll show you how to do it in a pitcher. If you do it this way, you need to mix the coffee and the milk, because it's like coffee stays on top and the milk stays on bottom. If it's in glassware, you could see it. See, the espresso is done. So you need to mix it, like I told you. As you see, the froth is thick, nice, silky, no big bubbles, no even bubbles inside. I like to have it a little bit of cinnamon if you like. Alright, now I'm going to show you the pitcher. The more cold you get your milk, the better foam you're gonna have. So once you pour it down to the pitcher, this is 550 millimeter pitcher, so my milk is around I think 200, between 200 and 250. It's over here, as you can see. So I sometimes put the pitcher and the milk into the freezer for a while, but you don't have to do it. If you want, you can, but like I told you, it's just an extra thing to do. Alright, keep it not too long, but not too short. So it's up to you. This is a little short, but just to show you. So one another thing, after you froth the milk, you need to clean. Otherwise you can stuck the milk can stuck here. When it dries up, it will affect your frothing process. Best way, because these are too small and you have these little plastics here, usual fork is not gonna get inside. The best thing is this is a dental floss. You can use it to clean it under the water. Of course it has to be under the water, but you can use this small guy to clean your frother. Let me show you. Since we already disturbed the nice and clean. You can also clean here, but you don't have to. You can clean it each and every month or so. The black plastic. Push it here. Push it here. Wait for a while. So you can use this small guy to here. Bend it towards to the machine. Put it a little deep inside the froth. As it becomes frothing, move it towards to the first, slowly. See, if you move it too much and too fast, it will cause big bubbles. But this way, you can get a nice milky froth. And you can wander around this guy to eat up the small bubbles. I think the temperature is already, that's how I can feel it. No need to do it more because I can feel it. If it's too hot to a level that you cannot hold it, then probably the temperature is about to be the right, around 60 and 70 degrees. We have more room to go if we want. Let's go. This time put it all the way down to kill all those bubbles. You can move it towards, but be careful, make it too hot, it's gonna cause bubbles like this. I think it's enough. Alright. If you're not happy with your froth, you can tap it a couple of times. Be careful with the environment obviously. And shake it a little bit to keep all those bubbles around. Alright, let's get a new cup. This time a bigger cup. Let's get out. This time I'm gonna make it like this to show you. Don't forget to clean your frother, because as you can see, it goes inside here, and when it dries up it's not easy to remove it. You can use the dental floss guy that I showed you. Now 1 shot of regular espresso with a ground with the regular beans, but one I'm gonna show you one setup with manual feeder, like ground coffee. So when you choose espresso, you choose here that you see the small spoon here, so you push until that light next to the spoon appears. Now it's gonna feed from here instead of here. Get your scale, scoop, not too much but enough, put it down, put it back. It's ready. See, this is blinking, so you can push it whenever you're ready. This is the amount of water again, you can adjust it, but I usually use it this way since it's an espresso. By the way, a suggestion, first get your espresso, then froth the milk, because as the milk waits on the side, it gets a little bit ugly and the foam thickens, which we don't want that. See? It's still good. So the coffee is ready. See, it thickened. It came as in black, but still, I'm not complaining. It's an entry-level machine. So this one looks nicer, but this one has a thick foam on top. Let's taste. Good. By the way, I used Yildiz Ethiopia, which I like. I finish this is 250 gram of can. I finished this in a week. Actually, you can have this one for roughly a price of an cafe latte in Starbucks, entire can, and I'll use it for all the week. So it's pretty economical if you drink too much coffee in the house. See, since the foam got cold a little bit, you first taste the cold foam and then the hot coffee with milk, which is okay. But I told you, if you prepare your shot first and then froth the milk, the best way to do it this way. The other way around, it's get a little bit of nasty, but not too much. Still enjoyable. All right, this is pretty much the machine. Machine is quite affordable entry-level machine. It's tough. Its sizes are a little big, but the water container is good enough. You need to clean, at least empty the, let me show you. When it fills up, I think this one blinks or stays on as a red light, means you need to empty your trash. So the empty coffee beans goes here, as you can see. Here some excess water. I suggest you to at least empty this every 3-4 days, because if it stays, it becomes bad, and you don't want to have it. It becomes mold all over the place. And here it's easy to clean. Just put it under water, it'll go off. But you can do it if you are too lazy. You can do it in every week, which is also good, because as the size gets big, your disposal area gets bigger too, as well as the water container. Alright, if you have any questions, just let me know. Some tips on the frother. If you cannot get the exact froth that you want, just text to me. This is pretty much the machine. I recommend the machine. It's affordable. It's good entry level coffee. It is a manual frother, which I enjoy most. Like I told you, you can adjust the heatness of the milk, and you can also, if you want more foam, you can also adjust it. If you want less foam, you also adjust it. But the automatic frothers, unfortunately, you don't have that option. Alright, bye bye.